Hey, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Akwakadash, Yahweh who the world inwardly calls God, Yahweh Shai who the world inwardly calls Jesus. I want to give whatever honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, who has taught me the truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video, man, out here preaching, just the downfall of society, which indeed is coming to an end as you see everything that's going on, just with the fluctuation of interest rates, with the fluctuation of, these so-called, vid numbers, which I don't want to say the word because I want this video to go up. But just with the fluctuation of everything that's going on, with them manipulating the numbers and all that, with the cases coming back out, it goes to show you, man, that this place is really on its last leg. And, if you, still believe in this world, still believe in this rulership, then it's safe to say that you're on your last leg too. You know what I mean? Because, if you want to indulge in this place and want to partake, because the Lord said that, matter of fact, let me grab it real quick. Let me grab it real quick. Yeah, this is James 4:4 says, "Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High," man. So if you're a friend of this world, meaning that you like to partake in the things, you're okay, you agree, you in this world is on one accord, you in this rulership is on one accord. If that's the case, if that's the case, then indeed you'll be judged with the world, man. Okay, because you people trust in this place, and if you trust in this rulership and you trust in how this shit is going, you trust the so-called white man to have your best interest, you a fucking fool, man. Because he don't have no one's best interest but his. But really, he ain't even got his, because if he had his, well, he can't be saved. But if he knew anything, you know what I mean, he wouldn't be, doing the wicked shit that he's been doing. But he's set up to be the wicked. So all the wicked could do is be the wicked. So you really can't. But it takes for you to know that, to understand that you shouldn't be fucking with this place like that, man. Yeah, we use the word, we don't abuse it, right? But you shouldn't be caught up into the things of this world, caught up into the shit that's going on in this world, and worrying if the fun stop because of these cases fluctuating, worrying about just over worrying like as if you're in rulership. You shouldn't be like that, man. Okay, if you're an Israelite, you shouldn't be like that, because remember, this shit is built on the backs of Israelites, man. This shit is built on slavery. This shit is built on robbery. This shit is built on murder, man. So why would you want this place to continue? Unless you with it. Unless you agree with how the so-called white man is doing. Okay? You shouldn't be, man, listen, man, you should get excited when you hear bad news for this place, man. I get excited, man, when I hear bad news for this place that you people love, man. Okay, and it's good to be in that spirit. If you are a friend of this world, you're not a friend of the Most High, man. The Most High is going to destroy this world. Okay, this is Isaiah 31:1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots," because in the modern day Egypt is America, right? But even in ancient Egypt, in that captivity we went through with Moses, right? When we were in the wilderness, you had Jake saying, "Oh, I'd rather go back." They was reminiscing on the shit that they had so-called good in the captivity in Egypt, like the food and shit like that, man. But you have those same spirits back to this day. So you got people who, regardless of what the so-called white man then did, and not just the so-called white man, but all the heathen, man. You Moabites, you Ammonites, you Edomites, you Elamites, you Amalekites, right? You Ishmaelites, all of you. right? All you are in cahoots with each other. You know what I mean? So y'all all partook in the downfall of Israel. All of you did. Okay, all of you did. It tells you that in Psalms. Okay, I think 84 if I'm not mistaken. But, if you're okay with how the fuck they're doing things, right? And you trust in the way that they're doing shit, then that's on you, man. That's on you. That's on you. If you don't trust in the Lord and you rather stay in this society, right? And you rather stay and indulge in this place and the things of this place, well, that's on you. Okay, because indeed this place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. Which I did a video last week explaining that and explaining how and going into precepts, man. Cases 31 and back Isaiah 31:1, it says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh." So they look not unto the Lord, man. Okay? Yeah. They look not unto the Lord, man. Our people don't look unto the Lord. They don't care about the Lord. They don't have any reverence towards the Lord. But this is why 2/3 of Israel is going to be destroyed along with America, man. Okay? This is Isaiah 30:1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of," it says, "to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion." And the modern day Pharaoh is the so-called white man, the so-called ruler of this society. That's your modern day Pharaoh. And your modern day Egypt is America, man. That's why scriptures say it's going to destroy that place called Sodom, spiritually called Sodom in Egypt. Well, what is that talking about? Because Sodom has already been destroyed. Egypt has not been destroyed yet. Okay? Right? Over there in Africa. Right? But this modern day Egypt is talking about America, man. Sodom, a place spiritually called Sodom in Egypt. Well, Sodom, there's a lot of homosexuality that go on here. Okay? Egypt, you still got the Israelites in captive here. Right? And whether you see it or not, because yeah, we're not in hard bondage anymore. Right? But I mean, you're really in bondage mentally because you don't even know who you are, man. And nor do you care who you are. You don't care because what? It don't pay you. It may be boring to you. It don't pay your bills, right? It's not really convenient for you, right? You ain't got time to make videos. You ain't got time to study. You ain't got time to go to class. You ain't got time to do that. Yeah. You ain't got time for to work out your own salvation and fear and trembling, so. But it's not in everybody to do that. It's not in everybody to want to do that, man. But that don't mean we gonna stop rebuking you. That don't mean we gonna stop making videos saying the wrongdoing, your wrongdoing, because indeed it's our job, man. It's our job to tell you. Okay, that's why we've been blessed with the mind. We've been blessed with the mind and the discipline and the obedience and the spirit from the Lord to go out here and teach and preach His word, man. Okay? Let me grab this real quick. It says, it's Jeremiah 51:6. It says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul, be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her recompense." Okay? So it says flee out of the midst of Babylon. And that mean you physically flee out of the midst of Babylon? No, it's not what that's talking about. It's talking about come out of her ways, man. Come out of this shit, man. Come out of this homosexual, over sinful, right? place of death, man. Come out of this shit, man. Because it's gonna lead you to nothing but death. It's gonna lead you nothing to damnation, but to damnation, man. Okay, the more you trust in this place, the more you wanna be in this place, man. This is not this is not what you think it is, man. Okay, but you got our people who just stuck in this joint, man. But here it is again. It was built on your back, and you get no benefit from it. As a matter of fact, Jake still get the short end of the stick, whether it's with the job, whether it's with dealing with his own people in the world, right? Whether it's with whatever, man. Just in the spirit of this place is not for Jake, man. Okay. I'm running back 6. It says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense," man. Okay? It's a 7. It says, "Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken." And how did Babylon make all the earth drunken? Well, it made all the earth drunken through its philosophies, through everything that it's been doing, man. Everything that Babylon, aka America, has been pushing. That's the poison. That's the cup. That's the wine that it didn't got the whole earth drunk with, man. Okay, because here it is, right? You had some nations who had some type of order, right? I ain't gonna, in the Middle East, right? They women were still covered up to a T. Being a harlot wasn't like big out there like it is here. But now it's huge, right? Now it's big, man. Right? Now it's like the thing to be. Right? You ain't doing that, you ain't cool. Okay? If you ain't being disobedient, if you ain't sinning, right? This is what America make you think, right? If you ain't sinning, you ain't cool. You can't be of the world if you ain't sinning. But here it is. This goes to show you, in the midst of the downfall of this place, where did that shit get you? All right, where did the cup get you, man? Where did the spirit of Babylon, America, get you? They don't get you no fucking where. But death, destruction, and confusion. And eventually, right, if you don't die, right, with all the things that's coming on, it's gonna get you what? The thermonuclear missiles, man, which is that second death. Because indeed, that's how the second death is gonna happen, by the way of fire. Okay? It says, "Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense." So this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, man. Okay? This is the time. And you see it now. You see the shit slowly falling, man. Gas prices at an all-record high. Right? Interest rates, I think, is at a record high. Right? I think the Dow Jones is at a record low. Okay? So this goes to show you the crash of a society. It's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing to be in this truth, man. Okay? 7 says, "Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken." So all the earth has drunken. Right? The Lord had used this place to make all the earth drunken, man. Right? And the Lord is going to show you how magnificent He is with the destruction of this place and the deliverance of the elect, man. And the 1/3. Okay? It says Baptist 7. Jeremiah 51:7. It says, "Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies," man. So these motherfuckers gonna be fleeing up out of here, man. Okay? This is 11. It says, "Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord Yahweh hath raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple." Now, was ancient Babylon destroyed? No, there's still people that still dwell over there, right? So what Babylon is it talking about? It's talking about this one. And it says what? It says make bright the arrows. Well, what arrows is it talking about? It's talking about thermonuclear missiles, man. And the wind blowing. It's talking about thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, it says make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord Yahweh hath raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes. Salakia. It says, the Lord Yahweh hath raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes, for the device is against Babylon to destroy it. So the Lord is going to use these other nations to destroy this place, man. Whether you believe it or not, contrary to popular belief, right? Because I know you people are so gun-ho for Babylon, so gun-ho for America, that you think this place can never fall. But nobody thought Rome was going to fall. The citizens of Rome, right? They thought Rome was going to be the greatest shit ever, right? But guess what? It failed. And nobody think, everybody who's indulged, fully indulged in their society, don't think that that society is going to fall. Why would they? Right? Because they're indulged in it. They don't want it to fall. Okay? I might have to move, man. It's kind of windy. Did I go this way? Okay, Con. All right, Con. This is Micah 4, verse 10. It says, probably should move over there. It says, be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon, which we are in Babylon. We are in Babylon. It says, there shalt thou be delivered. There the Lord Yahweh shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies, right? So the Lord is going to redeem us from the hand of our enemies. Well, you got to say who's our enemies, right? Well, who's in control of this place? Okay? Who's in control of this place, man? Right? The so-called white man and the heathen is in control of this place, man. Okay, but the Lord says he's going to deliver us out of here. Well, why this place? Because I just got, right? It says make bright the arrows. So understand that this place is going to be destroyed, but understand it's a deliverance coming as well for the elect in the 1/3. Okay? It's a deliverance coming for the elect in the 1/3. Let me grab this really quick. You know, that's why we teach and we preach this word, man. And scriptures even tell you in the land of our captivity, we will begin to remember ourselves, man. And we are remembering ourselves. It says, it's Isaiah 52:12. It says, you know what? No, I'm not going to grab that one. Let me grab this. Let me grab this really quick. There it is. It's Wisdom of Solomon 3. And I'm going to start at 4. It says, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is there a hope full of immortality. So, yeah, we be punished in the sight of men, but our hope is full of immortality, man. And it's going to further explain and tell you who this is talking about. It says, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, for the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. Right, and how do you get proved? Well, you walk that straight gate. You go through that fire, man. Okay? It says, you bear your cross daily. Okay? It says 6. It says, as gold in the furnace hath he tried them and received them as a burnt offering, and in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. So in the time of their visitation, right, they're going to receive power. Okay? And who is that they talking about? It's talking about the elect, man. Okay? It says, they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. So we're going to judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and Yahweh Shai is going to reign forever. Lord willing, I'm one of those men. Okay? I say that humbly. It says 9. It says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, if such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect. So grace and mercy is to his saints, and he has care for his elect, man. Okay? And that's 12,000 from each tribe, man. Okay? Let me grab this. This is Romans 8 and 17. It says, no, I'll start at 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, and if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, which on this side, bearing our cross daily, is suffering with Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? And going through what we go through in this world is suffering with Yahweh Shai, man. Because you're going to go through, you're going to have different obstacles, man. Right? This place, what scripture says, it said, this is not your rest. So if this ain't your rest, right? What is it? It's hell. It's hell, man. Okay? It says, and if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. So when Yahweh Shai come back in all his glory, which you can read that in 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, right? It says we'll be joint heirs with him. So just like he's going to have power, we're going to have power as well. Okay? In our time. It says, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So the suffering of this present time is not worthy to be glorified. I mean, not worthy to, it's like not worthy to be compared with the glory that should be revealed in us, man. Okay? Yeah. You know? Because indeed, man, we go through different shit, man. We go through you're gonna go through different things, man. It's part of the walk. It's part of it. It's part of it, man. Hey, part of boxing is getting hit, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about you getting hit. It's about what you do after you get hit. Okay? It's not about when you fall, man. It's about what you do when you fall. If you get back up. See, scriptures even tell you, a just man falls 7 times, which 7 just represents the number of completion. But he get back up, man, and he keep trucking. He keep trucking. You gotta keep trucking, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let me grab this. This is it's not the one I wanted, but it says the same thing. Yeah, I could grab. This is Revelation 2 and 25. It says, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. So what we have already, this is Yahweh Shai speaking this in red. It said, hold fast to what we have already. So we got this truth, man. We got the knowledge, we got the understanding. We understand that America is going to be destroyed. We see the destruction happening now, right? And we have a little bit of righteousness, right? We supposed to hold that, man, until Yahweh Shai come. It says, 26, it says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. So we overcome, Lord willing, right? We all overcome, all brothers overcome, right? Until the end, until Yahweh shall come back and crown us, we're going to have rule over the nations. This is what he said, man. In red. It's in red. This is what he said. This is what Yahweh Shai said. So this is what we look forward to. This is why we teach them. We don't give a fuck about how we look. None of that shit. Because at the end of the day, everybody who's prophesying or saying something or saying that something's going to happen, something amazing is going to happen, they look odd in the eyes of the majority of the world until it happened. Once it happened, you look like a genius. Right? Oh, how'd you know that? How'd you this? How'd you that? But it ain't us, man. It's the Lord. It's the Spirit, man. Because we got to teach and preach whether we want to or not. It don't matter. If you've been called, you got to teach and preach, man. Regardless of what happened, you got to teach and preach and keep going. Okay, so I'm running back. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Right? Power to rule, have the nations under subjection. You can read that in Isaiah 60, man. It says, 27. It says, and he shall rule them with the rod of iron, as the vessels of the potter. They shall be broken to shivers, even as I receive of my Father. Okay? Let me go to this. Because this is what this is all about, man. Let me grab this, man. Bear with me, I can give you 1 second. One second, brother. Right here. This is 1 Thessalonians 4:17. It says, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. So when destruction is pouring down, thermonuclear missiles, because you got to ask yourself, right? How can you escape 200 million missiles? Well, you can't escape it. The Lord has to the Lord has to have mercy on you in order for him to get you out of it. You got to be written in that book of life. You got to be saved from the Lord, right? And really it goes into faith, right? Because it's impossible to please the Lord without faith. So because in that time, what you gonna rely on, man? Right? When all the hell break loose, what are you gonna rely on? Okay, brothers in the truth, we gonna rely on who? The Lord, man. What we've been teaching and preaching, day in, day out, week in, after week after week after week, right? For years, some brothers. Okay, it said that's what we gonna rely on, man, because we know it's coming. Through the scriptures, we know it's coming, man. 17, it says, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Okay, so we'll be caught up together in the clouds to be with the Lord, man. Okay, because we're going up. The only way to go is up. You can't. Where can you go in an hour? It says for in 1 hour. Let me grab that real quick. Yep. This is Revelation 18. Revelation 18:7. It says, how much he has glorified himself. Because the reason I'm glad is because where can you go in an hour? Scriptures say for in 1 hour, she's going to be destroyed. America's going to be destroyed. So where can you go? You can't go no fucking where in an hour. It says, Revelation 18:7. It says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. So that's what she say in her heart. That's prideful. Okay? It says, therefore shall her place come in one day, death, mourning, and famine. Okay? And she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. Okay? I'm gonna go down. It's 9. It says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and to live deliciously with her, right, through business, through trading, through having a hand in our captivity. It says, and live deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, aka America, right? That mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Remember, ancient Babylon wasn't destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. It wasn't destroyed by fire. It wasn't destroyed how this new Babylon is prophesying to be destroyed in the scriptures, to be destroyed in the scriptures. Okay? But it says, for in 1 hour her judgment has come. So where can you go in an hour? Nowhere. The Lord has to save you, man. And the only way we could go is up through what? Those chariots, man. Those so-called UFOs, man. People you call them UFOs, they're really the vehicles of the Most High, man. Okay, chariots. Yeah. Okay? So the only way to go is up. You can't escape it, man. The Lord has to have mercy on us, man, and get us up out of here, man. This is why we teach and we preach, regardless of if it's raining, regardless if it's hot, regardless if it's cold. It don't matter. We out here teaching and preaching, making our calling sure, man. Grab that. This is 2 Peter 2 or 2 Peter 1 and 10. It says, well, let me see if there's somewhere on this. No, I'll grab this. 2 Peter 1 and 10, it says, wherefore, I'll do the whole passage on another video. It says, wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. Okay? So this is how you give diligence, man. Okay? Because remember, faith without works is dead. I'll just make sure my phone don't fall over. Let me grab this, man. I'll end it with this. It says, I'll grab this, James 2 and 26. It says, no, I started at 24. It's James 2 and 24. It says, ye see then how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith only. Right? By works a man is justified, not by faith only. Okay? I'll jump down to 26. It says, for as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. So you gotta have works in this truth, man. You gotta have works in this thing, man. Okay? You gotta have works, man. Because when shit hit the fan, nobody wishes that they would have did less work. This is James 2 and 18. It says, yeah, a man may say, no, I started 17. It says, even so faith, if it has not works, is dead, being alone. 18, it says, yeah, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. So the devils also believe and tremble, you know, at Yahweh, man. Okay? But my point was this. Faith without works is dead, man. Always remember that, man. You gotta have works in this thing, man. Okay? You gotta have works, man, to make your calling and election sure. Okay? So with that, man, Lord willing, videos edifying. Lord willing, you brothers got something from this video. I just want to thank the Most High for giving me the spirit to come out here and to teach and preach this word, man. And to bring out the things I brought out, and Lord willing was edifying to you again. We gotta keep pushing, man. Regardless of what happened, you gotta keep pushing, man. Make your calling and election sure, man. And Lord willing, the spirit can stay on me. Lord willing, the spirit stay on you, brothers, to keep going, man. We all in this fight, man. We almost out this bitch, man. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. I want to tell you, brothers, keep pushing. On to the next. Shalom.